Hey, it's Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres, and today is the 28th of January 2018, and it's 29 degrees out. 29 degrees. Look at all that puddle material there that's frozen up. The kids will be skating on here in no time. So it's really nice out. You know, for northern Michigan, this is just nice. We're taking our long johns off when it's like this, but it won't stay like this. This is just kind of a January warm up. It's going to be back down cold again. But something happens when we have this happen. I thought I'd share it because I get a lot of questions. And yesterday I got a phone call from a very nice person out in Texas that's getting into Mangalitsa and wanted to ask a few questions, and really said that she was thankful for the videos that I make. And I just do it for fun. It's kind of like cataloging, you know, my excursion here in the Mangalitsa business. And not just Mangalitsas, it's the whole farm. And Mangalitsa is kind of like the centerpiece, or it's gaining that status around here. We started out in pastured poultry. It's kind of like a gateway animal. So I started thinking this morning, like, if I was going to make another video, what would I make it of? I didn't have anything burning on me. But as I thought about it, I thought, you know, there is something that I'd like to talk about. And it's Mangalitsa itself, the Mangalitsa Market, the heritage hog industry, the whole discipline of pasturing pigs. It really needs to be talked about because, you know, I got into this because I thought it was going to be profitable and fun and produce high quality meat for my family and my customers. And it did. It definitely did. But there were some bumps in the road. Some of you know about that. And those bumps in the road were created by people. They weren't just organic. They were created by people. There was organizations that said, we do not want to share our profit margin with these farmers, all these small farmers. We want to keep this pure. We want to have it so that all pigs are raised in confinement, where you only need a few people to work there, and you can keep the prices really super low. And yeah, the quality sucks. You don't even want to touch the meat, but that's okay. We don't care about the consumers. So that's what was going on. That's the other side of this. When you raise animals outside like this, there are people that tell you that this is dangerous. And I've heard it out of the mouth of high up people in Michigan Department of Ag, that it can't safely be done like this. I don't hear any pigs screaming. I don't think we're causing an economical disaster with huge lagoons of manure. My neighbors, if they don't see my pigs, they don't even know I have pigs because there is no smell. I'm serious. There is no smell from these animals. There's more smell from my dogs than there is from these, because the dogs crap on the back lawn, and then people step in it and bring it in the house. That's the reality of it. So I guess what I'm saying about this market is it's coming whether you're involved in it or not. And in a lot of things in business, if you are there before there's a big surge need for it or want for it, then you're in good shape. And when we're building farms, we definitely need to make money so we can put it back into the infrastructure so we can keep going, you know. And these pigs have made good money for this farm. They've made good money for this farm, but it's been a little bit of a struggle. But what happens is you get to a critical mass of chefs that realize what they can do with this pig, and then, you know, people will come back in and they'll order it again, and all of a sudden you have a situation where, like, I have a market for these pigs right now, and the guy would take 10 a week if I had them. But I can't produce them that fast. They have to gin up to get there. And some of my friends that are in this, I've told them, hey, it's coming. Get ready. It's coming. Be ready for it when the market comes. Our buyer has had to go to great lengths to fill orders for heritage breed pigs. Now, mine are Mangalitsa and Mangalitsa Cross, but there are other heritage breeds of pigs that are very good, like red wattle, large black, very, very good. Doesn't have to be Mangalitsa. And our customers actually said, you know, can you tone down the Mangalitsa, because our chefs are struggling with the amount of fat. They don't know what to do with it yet. They don't know what to do with it yet. There's no problem with these pigs over in Europe because they have a much richer heritage in culinary arts than we do here. You know, over here at Culinary Arts School, they learn how to fill out an order from Cisco Foods and Food Service of America. You know, that's culinary arts in the United States. But it is changing because customers are demanding higher quality in everything. You know, in my day, when I started to learn how to drink beer, we would pay $1.25 for a six-pack of the finest Budweiser available. Nowadays, kids are spending $7-8 on a single beer. I could still never do that, but they do that. So it doesn't mean that there's a whole lot more money. It's just that they enjoy quality more than quantity. I was always a quantity beer drinker, I guess, when I was a beer drinker. And so the market is coming, and I think it's smart to be prepared for it. So you can't just get into raising heritage hogs overnight. It takes time, it takes discipline, and you know, it doesn't pay right away. It doesn't pay, nothing does. It takes time, unless you want to get a job. And that'll take 2 weeks to catch up to getting paid. So that's 7 minutes here. One of the things that I have to do all the time is maintain fences, and that's what I'm doing today. Now, I have a enduro motorcycle that I can jump on and I can go check fences, and I do that regularly, and I don't mind it at all. I don't like to have to take a truck down, and God forbid I'm not going to walk down there. So I'll jump on my motorcycle and go down there with a rake or a hook, you know, and then I'll just walk the fences, make sure they're up, and then check them against the ground post, make sure I get a good hot spark. Because it's times like this when the pigs kind of say, oh, hey, there's some green grass on the other side of that fence. I think I could get some of that if I work hard enough at getting through this fence, and they will. And I saw some little ones out yesterday, just little babies, but they can scoot through the fence. But they go back in to be with their moms. Generally in the wintertime, the electric fences do go down, and we don't really worry about it because the pigs have no interest in the snow that's on the other side of the fence any more than the snow that's on their side of the fence. So yesterday I came out and I gave these guys a bale of nice fresh hay. This is really good first cutting. And I don't know if I've ever told you this before, but feeding hay to Mangalitsas is a really good thing. It's very economical, especially if you can get third cutting. And there's a whole bunch of reasons for that. But to do that, I'm not going to feed them hay and their regular feed at the same time, because they'll go to their regular feed. But once I put in a round bale of hay, let them sit on that for a day or two, then they really start to like it. I put their regular feed in and they're not so hyped on it. Okay, well, I'm at 9 minutes here, and so I'm going to cut out. It's a beautiful day today, and I just hope everybody enjoys it. I appreciate the phone call that I got yesterday saying how much she appreciated my videos, and it's something I will continue to do as long as I can, as long as it's still fun. So this is Mark from Baker's Green Acres. Anyone can farm.